They out here today now. And girl, they as girl heads
and in the jogging pants too, girl.
Ooh. Hey, what's that in your pants? What's that in your pants? Are you just happy to see me?
Or is that a shotgun?
These young boys, they don't know what they're missing. I got that cootie cap for you, eh? I got that cootie cap for you. It don't purr growl. It growl.
This shit been knighted, boy. You know what I'm saying? The King of England touched this.
Hey, I'll suck you like a word is original.
While listening to WAP remix, yes we will.
Blow you like a pinwheel.
While sucking on motherfucking the glitter of life.
Oh man,
you know what that is.
Pick this titty up. Pick this titty up.
Go ahead and get it then, young man. I like the ass on
you like cellulite? Oh, you like stretch marks? Your baby mama got it though. Okay.
He look like Joe Camel. Getting no red money.
Ooh. Hey. We can do it anywhere except under a fan, baby. We can do it anywhere except under the fan.
Baby, you dry up still.
Oh yeah, I still dry. That little dab to do it though. Little spit. I'm right back at it.
Water base, ain't that a beach? Okay.
This I said this is cootie cat. It got cootie meat. You know? It got old. Cootie meat old.
Baby, you ever want to turtle fuck your auntie?
Woo.
Give me a call.
Woo. Come here, baby.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey.
I'll fix your carburetor too.
What's your helicopter like? Yeah. What's your helicopter like?
Ringo Mandingo.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that white boy over there.
Okay.
Oh my God.
He decent.
Oh my God. They out here today now. Girl, they.
At a Japanese McDonald's, shaking my shit. Japanese McDonald's, shaking my shit. Gotta shake my shit. Shake my shit. It's Grimace, y'all, and I shake my shit.
Laddies, are you getting beat up in school? Your stepfather giving you the business? Maybe your mom is keeping your home chocker-blocked full of chiselers. If you want to learn self-defense and just be an all-around badass, come down to McGregor McKnuckle Pits and learn the McKnuckle Pit method. Serpent punch. What, you want to steal my potato? Real strong. Stronger than Longboard. Job! I'll do you just the same one. Job!
Real ninjas, Popeyes. Yo, gotta hunger, what's hitting the spot? These wings right here, that's signature hot. But then we go over here, then I cause harm to y'all. When I'm getting them roasted garlic parmesans. Sweet and spicy wings, them the things. Hey, yo, tell me what you think.
Give me the combo, chicken and fries. Dark meat only, legs and thighs. Red bean rice, I love my sides. And give me my Sprite minus the eyes.
No ice, it makes my teeth cold. Because can't you see that he's old with the gray? But back to the wings, they so delicious, I love the things. Now, the ghost peppers, that's whatever. But make sure I got ranch when I endeavor. And lastly, got the honey barbecue. Licking and sucking our fingers, what we ought to do. Then we back to signatures, and we out. Catch Real Ninjas podcast without a doubt, yo. Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Morn'n Ninjas.
Morning, ninjas. Yes, good Friday, and welcome to another episode of Morn'n Ninjas. I'm Trash Panda Coop. This is Prez of Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium, and we are the Morn'n Ninjas, where we bring that cushion coffee and spill a little bit of the tea. You dig? Your hood morning America, if you will. We're going to bring you some weather, some news. It is Dab Friday, so we have known to be going crazy on Dab Friday. Morning, Ninja! So if you, please leave a reaction, if you comment, you get your very own personal Morning Ninja tribute greet. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, we're going to keep it rocking. And what do we always start with? The weather, y'all. And right here in the Midwest coast, it is a lovely 60 degrees with an expected high of 72 today. So you know what I'm saying? If you off today, if you got like off-campus lunch, you feel me? Huh? If you got off-campus lunch or anything like that, go outside, get your walk on. It's gonna be lovely out here. You feel me? We got a low tonight of 56. It's gonna feel like 60. We might have a little bit of showers later on, but then tomorrow it's gonna be 73 again, going into Sunday with a 69. You feel me? So we got a nice weather weekend planned out here. Got moderate pollen. So, you know, if you need to take your little Claritins and whatnot, do that. Very good for running with no driving difficulty. That's right here in the 217, the Midwest coast. And that will do it for our and now prayers with the local news.
What up? Time for some local news. Just a little bit. It ain't a lot of local news. Who said, "Get those eggs colors for the hunt." Yes.
Easter weekend, y'all.
Easter weekend.
Easter Sunday is this upcoming Sunday.
This young man here, Phil Matson, alumni of Glenwood High School, is making his Rays debut today against the Blue Jays.
Oh,
all right.
Congratulations.
Yes, there's not a lot of information on that because that game hasn't happened yet. Okay, so
that's today. You said.
Yeah, that's today. So
okay.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Tampa Bay and Chatham Glenwood.
Yes. Good luck on that on your debut, sir. But
word up.
We do got some other type news. Local-ish, all right? Danville, Illinois. That's where this took place, all right?
Danville.
A Danville man was arrested on Wednesday and is facing 3 counts of public indecency of sexual conduct.
Oh, shit. Was he outside fucking shit?
He was trying. The Danville Police Department says they received 3 separate complaints dating back to January 24th of Kevin D. Ross, 30 years old, exposing himself to victims in the city of Danville. With the assistance of the county state's attorney office, detectives obtained 3 different misdemeanor arrest warrants for Ross and on the charges of public indecency and sexual conduct. Ross was to say they got the suspect that killed the man in the Lincoln Lodge. Oh, Okay.
Okay.
I didn't get to that story.
Good.
Ross was charged with 3 warrants and was arrested. Yes. I'm
Oh,
sure.
hell
I wonder, like there's certain type of uh, crimes and flashing. That's basically what that is. You know, that's usually a white guy crime.
Yeah.
So,
So either he was like really big or he
Mhm.
was really small.
yeah.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know, you're not gonna show.
Exactly.
You feel me?
So,
That's I don't know. That's
it might be small and you want to show it off, or it's really big and you want to show it off.
Yeah.
Small and not getting no attention, or big and you want everybody to see it.
Right, big. With
It
all
is
the
big. Fucking suck on it, please.
You can't fit this motherfucking 8-ball in your mouth. That's why they call me 8-ball. Look at the head.
Look at it.
It looks like the end of a scepter.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and
My bad.
it was after my trench coat story, right?
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like,
That's a great story.
yes, it was. But it was like, well, what if the shoe was on the other foot? Like, so if I showed up somewhere with just a trench coat on,
it would be creepy.
Yes, it is. It's creepy as fuck.
Unless she liked me, then it would just be less creepy.
Yes. Now I'm a flasher though.
Right.
Like if let's say old girl trench coat just happened to blow open or something like that. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna get mad at her. She has a reason why she's here. Butt naked under a trench coat. You know what I mean?
She's doing that for somebody.
Yeah. But if I was had a trench coat on, it just blew open, you know, justifiably for real deal blew open on accident, and somebody saw it, I'm going to prison.
And the Alabama black snake came. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to jail.
Right. That's all that's to.
Yeah. So
that just made me think about I said it's the best when like a female wants to fuck with you, but you're like totally clueless. You know what I'm saying? So like for example,
I get that. Yeah.
So like I'm like the new kid in town at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just talking to people, being cool. You know what I'm saying? And I start chatting it up with this girl, and it's like, oh shit, so you live around here? Yeah, I stay across the street and shit. Oh, okay. That's cool. Like, what the fuck is there to do around here? Oh, I can show you some stuff. Here, take my number. And I'm like, all right, that's cool, right? You know what I'm saying? So throughout the week, we talking and shit. And it's like, yo, fuck it, homecoming dance is coming. It's like, yeah, I heard about that. You must have a bunch of niggas checking for you, though. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, but I just want to ask this one person, but I don't know if they fuck with me. And I was like, well, you never know unless you ask, type shit, right? And then she was like, well, do you want to go to homecoming? I was like, oh, I'm the one you want to ask? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, even in our relationship, she was the one who was like the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? She'd like see me in the hall and be like, hey, come over here in this fucking room with me real quick. And then like give me an over the pants hand. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. But I'm just like, oh, wow. Okay. That's cool.
Had a being in the gym, predominantly women's gym. I get a person that comes in here so often, not on
gym things.
Yeah, gym stuff. You know what I mean? They got other intentions.
Ulterior motives.
Yeah, exactly. You know, trying to come bag the whale, like I would like to say. You know what I mean? But so, and a lot of times, it happened more than a couple of times where they liking me, but I'm not really paying attention because I'm not
on that wave.
Yeah, I'm not on that, right? You know what I mean? So your kindness and your smiles and your laughing at my jokes and stuff, it comes on ears where most of the people here who ain't trying to be sexual with me laugh at me and give me that same attention.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I have had a situation or two or shit, five where I'm not paying attention to what they own, and then next you know it, I'm getting jumped on. You know what I mean? Like, like look at me! I'm trying. That's what they do in the end. They're like, this
the proverbial trench coat.
Yeah, there you go. The trench coat. You know what I mean? Shit, you gotta pull out the big guns when I didn't even notice the switchblades you had.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it.
Is it even more intimidating if like you think the bitch is mad too? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying because you already have established, I'm not on that with you. Like, I'm not thinking, but like you can, exactly. You can recognize, like, oh, okay, I see how niggas would want to get at her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then it's like she's like, no, you nigga, and I'm like, well, okay.
When it's usually I'm gonna say it's usually those like the ones that come here on that are attractive women already. You know what I mean? So like the ones like other ones, they come in here for a reason. You know what I mean? They come in here
to get their body right with presidential.
Yeah. So I definitely look at the more fit, attractive women that comes here a little different, more different, you know what I mean? Because you do need a personal trainer. I can see where you need some touching up, but look like you could have did that yourself.
Right,
you know
what I mean? You didn't have to come here.
You didn't have you know what I mean? So I gotta look at them a little different. Is it intimidating? No, because I like shooting girls down. Definitely a client because it made me feel good. As in, I don't do that. And guess what?
I have vouched.
You didn't
get through the
you didn't
get through my defense.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Nope, you didn't do it. You didn't.
Understood.
So I see why girls like shooting guys down. It feels a little high to it, a little bit.
No, I've been noticing definitely in the last like month and a half. I've been working out and not even being on that wavelength. Mm-hmm. Just even every now and then it'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yep, don't give in now until everybody's looking at you.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then you can start your own Me Too movement. I'm not a piece of meat.
Just chop liver over here.
Right.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Any other local news?
I don't. There's not any local news that I got, but I do.
So we're broadening the horizon.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Got something else though. This gentleman, all fucked up.
What's his name? Marquarius.
His username is Turbo.
Oh, username. So this involves some sort of symbiote and or surrogate, i.e., video game avatar or 2K player, maybe.
Here's the story.
Go ahead.
An Oklahoma man is in custody after accused of trying to steal a pair of Balenciaga shoes. This nigga look like he steal a pair of Balenciaga. Oklahoma Police Department reported that the victim was trying to sell the red and silver Balenciaga shoes on an offer up, and was contacted by someone using the username Turbo, who was later identified as Tarber Carter. That's his name, Tarber. Tarber, Tabor Carter. Okay, yeah, Tabor Carter. The victim reported, and
I didn't know that was a unisex name because I know a girl named Tabor.
Let's see. got his ass whooped.
Man.
Over some Balenciagas. The victim reported she and Carter agreed to meet up at the 7-Eleven, but Carter never showed up. The victim and her mother then went to a T-Mobile on the Northwest Express when Carter messaged the victim and asked where was she at. The police said Carter met the victim at the T-Mobile, and when the victim walked up to Carter's car, he pulled out a black Glock and pointed it at the victim's head. The victim said she gave him the shoes and was able to reach into the car and take the shoes back as Carter was driving away. Damn, she brave as fuck though.
So how the fuck did that happen then?
Carter turned back to the bed, the other shoe. Okay, so she took one of the shoes. The man other shoe, but the victim told him she already locked it inside her car, according to the police report. He drove off, but was arrested after the police pursuit. Police warned anyone who was meeting up to sell these items in public. Shit. Maybe he looked like that before.
After the cops got him?
Or before. He took the shoes. Cause why? Damn, so they're gonna put this picture of this nigga like this and they gonna explain that.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's bad
Hold
journalism.
on, this nigga that look like a vagina.
You got hit with something.
Oh yeah.
Like that's not just fists.
Yeah, that somebody took his head in.
Yeah.
Shit, slammed it against something. Oh.
Somebody counter hit the fuck out of you.
He got fucked up.
Dodge ran. Speaking of getting fucked,
Oh,
your boy Sam Bankman was freed or fried, whatever.
okay,
The cryptocurrency nigga,
okay.
got sentenced to 25 years. He was convicted of stealing $8 billion from companies with his FTX cryptocurrency exchange. Remember what? I don't remember where it was, but you remember they fucking built an FTX like arena or some shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This
And
thing-
like Shaq was like, yeah, FTX. And Tom Brady and all them niggas. I remember that shit.
This thing though, dude stole $8 billion and he got caught.
Right.
It got to be people doing this not getting caught for it to be something that's actually like niggas steal cars because they can get away with it. You know what I mean? Some people don't. Niggas rob banks because you can get away with it.
Right.
Some people don't.
Right.
So what's a nigga out there who gets away with doing this shit though?
Right.
Man, where my scam at? I'm trying to get me a scam going. Shit. Got another story.
Hell no.
A transgender weightlifter, Vicky Piper, is a champion after taking first place in her first national weightlifting meet, prompting outrage from the other concerned contestants about fairness and in women's sports. Piper took first place in both her age and weight group among women at the Masters National Championship in Reno, Nevada, this month, lifting 56 kilograms and snatch in 71 in the snatch and 71 kilograms in the clean and jerk.
The clean and jerk.
Vicky don't got a snatch.
Vicky don't got a snatch.
And she does clean and jerk. Okay. According to the U.S. Weightlift, she cleans and jerks. Okay. Her total combined weight outscored the next highest placing competitor by 17 kilograms. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Piper celebrating the win last week in an Instagram post saying, "First national weightlifting meet for me," adding the hashtag transgenders are women. Oh my gosh,
Wow.
yeah, you can left that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Several conservative voices took to the social media sharing the outrage over the feat. We need to get men out of women's sports once and for all. Representative Laura,
Just give them their own shit.
Representative Laura Boebert wrote.
Yeah.
The national
She was
desk,
the one who gave the handy to the dude at the Broadway show.
for real.
Yeah. Or they were doing something like sexual.
Okay. The national desk reached out Wednesday to Victoria Piper, who shares the same workplace listed on Piper's Facebook page. An individual who answered the phone identified themselves as Vicky before claiming to have no ties to the Reno competition. Following that call, the photos of Piper steady atop of a podium in Reno had been removed from the social media account. Her Instagram page also appeared as private.
So that's how you feel like you know it's bullshit.
Yeah,
Because a motherfucker competes, they win this shit in women's sports, and then like you celebrate it, but you don't celebrate it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And the reason you don't celebrate it is because you don't want people to talk shit.
Uh-huh. So
you know what I'm saying? So are you really winning?
If you thought you was a woman, you wouldn't have to put transgenders are women.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you really thought, you wouldn't even boast about it. For real talk, nobody really paying attention to weightlifting competitions like that. So if you never posted it, or if you never said you was a trans, maybe, or that it wasn't a trans contest or anything like that.
Wildberry. That's what's in this.
If they never posted anything about like it wasn't a trans contest or something like that, you probably wouldn't have got the backlash. You know,
the whole backlash is because look,
you bragging.
Well, I want to break it down a little bit though, because since the beginning of time, there's been competition amongst males. And even going back to like, because like the Olympics was like the first organized shit. Because before that, cultures or tribes, they had like their own competitions, you know what I'm saying? But like ones where it's like, oh, these people from here and here and here are gonna come together and fucking throw this hammer and see who's the coldest. You know what I'm saying? And like even before that, when it was like gladiator shit, and they just threw niggas to the lions, you know what I'm saying? That was dude shit, you know what I'm saying? So I say that as a pretext to like, all right, moving forward and even getting into now, when it comes to exertion, jumping, running, fucking, you know, all of these things, the males, at least in our species, are the most dominant.
It's always.
You know what I'm saying? So,
every species.
True. Maybe. I mean, that's debatable.
Except hyenas.
So, okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, so then I get when women want to be like, hey, we want to throw shot puts and lift weights for competition amongst us, right? And it's like, all right, cool. So you'll have some separate shit that's the same, but only women are in it. And we're cool with that.
The shot put
and y'all are cool
be
with
lighter.
That.
The disc got to be lighter.
I mean, I don't. That is semantics. Like,
no, I'm saying.
But
that's the point of doing women's sports, though.
I mean, so for the sake of argument, let's say that it is right. So let's say that the shot put is 20 grams light. Cool, because that's what universally was set for the women's league, right? And then in the men's league, it's 20 grams heavier or whatever. And that's how we get down. So we have this, it's running, it's cool. You got a vagina, you can play over here. You got a dick and balls you can play over here. Now, when we talk about trans, that doesn't just mean trans women. There's also trans men too. And they want to do competition amongst them. You know what I'm saying? For obvious reasons, I get why maybe trans women aren't going to be in the dudes league. You know what I'm saying? Because of like when it comes down to things such
those aren't
as
the top men.
like it, but what I'm saying is
the
like the culture within sports. You know what I'm saying? The shit talk, the locker room talk, the locker room etiquette, even. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature is gonna come into play, and you can't come into this league demanding that you have your own shit. Because this ain't that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Go
if
ahead.
they could if this trans woman was actually good enough to be where she is.
But they are, because this trans woman is a dude.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So again, it like.
But if LeBron came in and he said he was a trans woman, they would definitely
accommodate.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that they wouldn't. What I'm saying is he doesn't have the right to say anything because there's nothing that separates you from us. Do you know what I'm saying? So just like in the women's league, if a trans man wants to come in, you know what I'm saying, and like just don't have titties and vaginas closed, and
hold on. We messing it up though, because if you identify as a woman, so you're a trans woman, that means you're a woman. You can't play in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You're a woman now, you know what I mean? So you can't
by
play.
definition.
Yeah, so LeBron put a wig on, he wouldn't.
But you're genetically not a woman, though. And like I would allow that if you went through with the procedure. And you are a woman now. But if you still have a dick and balls, nigga.
But I'm saying, so they wouldn't let a woman play in the NBA, like a biological woman not playing in the NBA. They wouldn't let her do it, even if she was good enough to play in the NBA.
No, of course not, because they have subsidized the WNBA for that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
But they're not. Excuse me. But they're not gonna let a trans woman play in the WNBA either. So they
would. They're supposed to.
They're not though. They're not.
Is that a rule?
Huh?
Is that a rule?
Because
it hasn't happened. I'm not sure why it hasn't happened. Because
they're not going to let it. The closest we've gotten is Brittany Griner.
That nigga got a beat back.
That nigga's pussy gets hard. You know what I'm saying? But no, because what I'm saying is the only reason it's happened in other shit is because them niggas have succumbed to the pressure. When they let the nigga play volleyball and broke the bitch's face, has niggas played volleyball since? Nope. When they let the nigga swim with the bitches, has a nigga swam with bitches since?
They still. I mean, hold on. They just passed that though, not too long ago.
So this is what I'm saying. They tried to let it happen when Fallon Fox fucking broke motherfucking what's the name's face.
They still let that shit happen though.
You know what I'm saying?
Trans people fighting girls out here though.
And so exactly that. So what I'm saying is this: a trans woman's not going to compete with dudes because the moment the trans woman gets hurt or like anything in any type of fucking way, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a fucking issue.
Also, if you was good enough to play with the dudes, you wouldn't turn trans.
Right. I was going to say, because even in Joanna Man, the whole reason he dressed up as a woman.
Because he couldn't play in the W.
It's because he couldn't hack it in the NBA.
No, he couldn't hack it.
No, he got cut.
Because he was an asshole.
Right.
I mean, he's just an asshole. He posted
So he couldn't do it.
Uh-huh.
So if being an asshole, but you're great at everything else, but you don't get in the NBA, you still didn't do it. The same as a nigga without a left hand.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Need a better attitude.
They
kick niggas out for that all the time.
So again, Fallon Fox, did that nigga fight as a nigga before that?
I don't think so.
And why not?
He got his ass whooped.
Exactly. Fucking exactly. Oh, speaking of woman on woman shit, because we were talking, just a brief P. Diddy touch moment.
Okay.
So, girl talk, we were talking about how, the Shine situation and how, he went down for the gun in the club and shit.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't know that there was a woman that was shot in the face.
That Shine? Was it Shine?
No. So a dude got shot and a woman got shot in the club with the gun or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the woman got shot in the face. Then nobody died, but still. Mm-hmm. I said, who the fuck else would shoot a woman in the face? Another woman.
J-Lo.
Another woman.
Yeah, okay. All right, nice. Detective Bread.
Dog. I said because what do we always say? I said dudes are born with an innate sense that they will fuck up a female. Even if it doesn't turn out to be true, like we don't even have that thought of like, oh, a female's gonna get me. I don't care how much jujitsu you know. You know what I'm saying? It's not fucking even fair. So with that being said, I said I can understand maybe as a crime of passion a nigga shooting a bitch. I said, but outside of that, and even in that situation, he might like strangle her and make it personal because it was personal.
A bitch will just shoot you.
A bitch will shoot you in the face, man. I said, wow.
Hey, you're right.
In her new book she just dropped, she talked about how Diddy used to make her do freak offs. You know what a freak off is, right? So that's where you have two ladies and you be like, hey, do some number 2 shit. And she like goes up and kisses the other girl on the neck.
Who can do something
the freakiest shit.
Yeah, like do something to a pussy.
Yeah. And then it builds up and leads up until basically all y'all fucking. But he might have just watched them and taped it and whatnot.
I'm down for a freak.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I've done that, but I didn't know that's what it was called. Because they were like, "What do you want us to do?" I said, "Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Actually, put her foot in your mouth." Really? Yeah, that's where we're starting.
Only had like 2 girls in a room. I've had 1.5 threesomes.
1.5.
Yeah.
Threesomes.
So one was
That's
a threesome. Okay. The other one, her friend was just a sister. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just
they were just watching or something.
Yeah,
or like rubbing her clit type shit.
Touching me actually. You know what I mean? Okay. Touching me.
Pinching her nip.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Got some head from both.
And then she backed off.
Yeah, she was kissing me while the one that liked me the most was doing all the other shit to me. You know what I mean? This one just rubbing my temple.
While you're
keep my eyes open while I was watching. It was delightful torture. You know what I mean? Oh.
Hell no, I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. I've been holding it for a long time. I got to go.
We got another story here for you. Speaking of freak bodies, we got
Redneck out on who?
Justice Smollett. Old Justice Smollett, okay? The Illinois Supreme Court will hear the appeal of Justice Smollett disorderly conduct conviction for staging a racist homophobic attack against himself in 2019, then lying to Chicago police. All right. The court on Wednesday accepted the appeal of Smollett, formerly the cast of the TV show Empire, and will review a December state appeal court ruling that upheld in 2021 the conviction by Cook County, because that shit happened in Chicago. All right. The case kicked up an international uproar and produced the intensive manhunt by Chicago police detectives. There's no date set for the high court to hear the arguments in the matter. A special prosecutor refiled charges against Smollett after Cook County State Attorney Kim Fox dropped the case and forfeited his $10,000 bond to the community service, which Smollett argued and ended the case. Old Jesse. In the 201 decision, the state first district appeal court dismissed those claims, declaring that no one promised Smollett he wouldn't face the fresh prosecution and he accepted the original deal. Justice Morn'n Ninjas, I don't know what that name. Hey, we just call him Mr. Smith. Okay, calling to refile the charges fundamentally unfair. His attorney have argued that Smollett, who was a black and gay and has been victimized by the racist and politics. I got a Springfield mouth. Politicized justices. Testimony at his trial indicated that Smollett paid $3,500 to two men who he knew from Empire, which filmed in Chicago, to carry out the attack. But Smollett took to the stand and told the jury that was a hoax. Smollett, yeah. He was sentenced to 150 days in jail. Six of which served before he was free pending appeal, 30 months of probation in order to pay a $130,000 in restitution.
Dang, juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Morn'n Ninja.
So yeah, so Juicy, he refiled. They decided to charge him with that shit because it was dropped eventually. So now he's back in court. I thought that was a cool something to read up on because I was supposed to be on Empire.
That's crazy. And then they chose Mario Cannon.
Nope, I already was before Mario was on it. I already did an audition.
Oh yeah.
It was the part I was auditioning for was Midwest Rap. That was the name. That was the part, and it was like, so I got a phone call at about. I got a phone call at about 11 o'clock at night saying they want me to come in for an audition at 8 o'clock in the morning in Chicago. So at the time I didn't have no license, so I didn't want to. So I asked a friend to go with me, and one of my friends, you know what I'm saying? And so we went up there, and there was about 80 people auditioned for this part. It was all day. I'm slaying the auditions, okay? Cause it's like rounds, you know what I mean? And I get to the final round, they say, okay, we're gonna go do this, do that, eat, do all this other stuff. Here's your line. We're gonna meet back up in about 3 hours, and uh, we go finish off this audition. So uh, so they said so I misheard the instructions also, but that wasn't my downfall. My downfall was taking this bitch with me. Okay, so we in Chicago, and well, I came out of Chicago all the way to Chicago with you. I want to do something too. Like, bitch, I asked you to come to an audition with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So fuck it. You know what I mean? So they told me, they gave me the line and said, do it. Do it like you would do it. You know what I mean? So in my head, do it. Say this, but say it like a Midwest person. Okay, so whatever the line is, I can't remember what the line was. I didn't say like none of it. Like, let's say the line was
bet 'em up, cuz.
yeah. So I said shit, get in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said something else. You know what I mean? I said a whole different thing. It was fucking genius. Also, one of the producers said, "Great line," but so I came up with this line. I'm practicing my line. You know what I mean? So she want to do something. We're gonna go watch. Uh, what's that? NWA. That's when it was in the theater.
Yeah.
And so we go see that. It's long as fuck. You know what I mean? Shit. And we across town. You know what I mean? In Chicago. So I get back to the audience. So we do that. I shouldn't have even fucking did. They're like, bitch, I'm supposed to be fucking working on this fucking line. I was though. You know what I mean? In the theater, I don't remember shit about the movie at all. You know what I mean? So, uh, so we make it back to the audition like 5 minutes before it started. You know what I mean? Like shit. I wanted to be there an hour before it started. You know what I mean? But I'm fucking off with you. And I get up in there. Mario Van Peebles. Yeah, he the one that said he liked my line. You know what I mean? So I get in there, and I'm like, I ain't seen him at all. Like at all. Like he here for the final audition. I walk in, I'm like, oh snap, it's solo. I said, he start buzzing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So said my line, and they was looking at each other. It was like, ah, that was cool. You know what I mean? Shit, he said, that's a great line. He said, yeah. The lady told me to say it like I said. You know what I mean? So that's good. But we need you to say what we told you wrote down too, though. And I didn't remember what they told me to write down. So, see, you could have did that in Springfield.
Yeah.
So so they gave me a line. I said it, but it wasn't like that though. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't practicing that. You know.
Right.
And then man, like the what like when I saw the episode, they told me I didn't get it the next day. But when I saw the episode and I saw the nigga that they gave it to, you know what I mean? Like I was like man, I'm sorry because it was down between me, him, and one other dude. And like this ain't the nigga right here, man. I was that nigga, man. Shit, man. So yeah, I could have been kicking with Juicy.
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy.
Oh, juicy fruit. Hell no, that's funny.
You hear about the bridge?
Yeah, no. The Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a big ass shipping ship with shipping containers, and it lost power 5 minutes before getting to this fucking bridge.
Mm-hmm. It looks suspect.
No, but no, like so. I'm trying to see what the dimensions is of this bridge because
the big ass bridge.
Yeah. So like it impacted one of the support beams tubes or what structures, you know what I'm saying? But it's saying that it lost power before that, like 5 minutes, and they were going about 8 knots, which for that big ass shit, nigga, it would need way more room to stop. You know what I'm saying? But even they can't stop it because they didn't have power. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it Titanic some shit. No, I'm trying to see where the fucking, because they said it was like the clearance was like maybe 75 feet or some shit.
She read the cops had 90 seconds to get cars off the bridge and to block it off.
No, so it ended up like 8 construction workers was caught in the shit, and then they found 2 of them and basically presumed the other 6 dead. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear anything else other than that, but basically whatever shipment that was had to do with a bunch of automakers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like, so now they're getting ready to revisit how, you know, how to regulate how tall they are to, you know, counter for that, but also whatever the issue was within the boat that caused it to not have power. You feel me?
I've been looking for them cocaine keys floating around in the water.
Yeah.
Nigga.
They detained the Western Callio, another ship formerly owned by the company, the Singapore-based Grace Ocean Private Limited. So what if it turned out to be some Lethal Weapon 4 shit?
Oh shit! It had a McLean on there somewhere.
And Jet Li.
He didn't make it though.
Yeah, Jet Li was coming over here to ensure that shit down here.
Oh, I was thinking more of with a Vengeance, you know, with Samuel L. When it was on that boat, that tanker, you know, they had to jump down from it.
They said that bridge was detrimental and a bunch of shit that's like fucked up a lot of things. Yeah, it got fucked.
It's like it's gonna cost like $60 million. I heard something like that. Hold on,
they said today they just got a crane out there to start picking shit up. Yeah, dog. Look at this shit. But do you see how tall that shit wouldn't have got under there anyway?
Yeah, that's a lot of weight too. Them bars, these motherfucking bars ain't stopping shit, man.
That's fucking crazy.
And some people died. I heard like 3 bodies. I heard like 3 bodies. That's not a lot for all that shit though. How many people got to man those boats?
More than man's a train. You know that?
Don't take 2 to man a train.
No, it takes more than that to man. They only have 2 that man the train.
Oh, okay.
They have a conductor and an engineer.
Yeah. You said it take more than that?
Yes. You're talking about a train that's like a mile and a half long?
Well, it'd be smart to have somebody on the back of it too.
Like you need to cover at least, I would say for a mile long train, minimum 5 people.
5?
Yeah.
Mile long train. It's
so
a track.
Yeah.
It goes straight.
Okay. And if anything happens, then you got at least 3 other engineers, front, middle, and back.
To do what? What happened to a train that people?
One of the brakes lock up in the cars. One of the brakes get cut in the cars because of whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Like anything like that, like mechanical problems with the train. So then the engineer that's up here with the conductor, because that's where the fuck I would be. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Until some shit happens. Like, oh, hey, we need to check out car 23
which is a quarter mile down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, okay, I could do a half mile walk, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like go, boom. Oh, it's nothing. It's just a defect and I fixed it. You know what I'm saying? Brakes are cool now. And then I come back, you know what I'm saying? Now, let's say, oh shit, something's wrong in the fucking caboose or the back running engine. You know what I'm saying? Which we just turned on, so it'll help us with the fucking power. Now I gotta walk all the way a mile down here, which is and now we've blocked this fucking intersection in a major city. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the whole thing. Is it inconveniences motherfuckers and pathways. The other thing being is only having two motherfuckers. You're trying to get the shit done as fast as possible, and the shit that you're hauling necessarily you don't know about. So that was the whole thing with the shit that happened in Pennsylvania when it took the turn and derailed and shit, and then blew the fuck up and leveled however many fucking blocks. You know what I'm saying?
I say,
like, so what? All I'm saying is, so. You understand why they had, like, there's more than just the pilot that flies a plane. You know what I'm saying? There's more than just the captain that mans a ship. So why wouldn't there be more than just a nigga that drives the train and the nigga that does the mechanical work?
But the plane is a pilot and a co-pilot.
Right.
Like, there's two people.
And both of them know mechanical. Well, there's not.
They both know the same
shit. Yeah, they know like emergency shit, but it's not like once the plane lands, them niggas are also working on the plane. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, I feel like, not that I've seen it or ever really heard of it, but somebody on the plane knows some mechanical shit. You know what I'm saying?
Usually somebody in the bottom of the plane too, though. You know what I mean? It's, a lot of times. You know what I mean? Somebody in the bottom.
Like, yeah, so that would be their engineer. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a nigga's down there, like, all right, this shit's working. Like, everything's cool. I'm going to just sit
outside of the length being long, and the time being taken. Like, you can't get mad that it's blocking your way because it's also taking goods places. So you can't. And without the trains, without the trains, we ain't getting a lot of shit nowhere. You know what I mean? Without the trains, we ain't getting shit nowhere. So,
what I'm saying
go around.
What I'm saying is, why do they have? I get it's the oldest form of logistics. You know what I'm saying? But is a semi not a train on the road, basically? You know what I'm saying? And there'll be multiple trailers, semis, and shit. And even these motherfuckers, their companies have GPS on them. You can't drive them more than 8 hours because of fucking safety regulations and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, especially in logistics, like boats and shit, all that. Why are trains held to different standards? Because they don't know where their trains are, but at any given time, air traffic control knows where fucking Southwest is, Alaskan Airlines, all that shit. Singapore. So when them motherfuckers disappear, they're like, hey, that bitch disappeared.
Well, they know where the train's at. It's like,
no, they don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have GPS for trains. They don't know where they're
I'm saying,
this is all the shit they're starting to investigate and like redo regulations on.
Okay, so you gotta look at it like this from a business aspect. Also, we never needed no GPS, so that's why we ain't never put nothing in. GPS costs, the system costs, it'll cost more money. You know what I mean? So we don't do that.
We don't do that.
And then to engineer, like shit, like I got a client that's an engineer or was. And
for a train?
Yeah, for a train. And shit, make good money. Like you can't have 3 of these going to from Chicago to Nebraska. You know what I mean? Shit, it's gonna cost. You know, so
It's gonna cost
Yeah.
either way, man. Like anyway.
I mean, shit, it's gonna work. It's been working out. Two conductors. If it costs
but
a little
that's
time,
but that's what I'm
it don't
saying.
cost
It
a little.
hasn't been working out.
Well, it has because that's how it's always been. So if it don't work at all, it wouldn't be something that we do. So it definitely works. I get what you said, though.
Yes, the basic principle. and again, that's why they starting to crack down and you know what I'm saying? Look, the nigga of the ship was just detained. Like, you know, like nigga, this is a crime. You know what I'm saying?
They hide something because they showing this Diddy shit. You know what I mean? Somebody y'all got Diddy in trouble. Then a motherfucking cargo ship just crashed.
Yeah, that just happens to happen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna find Diddy next shipment coming in. This had to be Diddy's shipment.
Yeah.
Coming in.
So what you got to say about Cowboy Carter?
What was that?
Your boy.
Cowboy Carter.
Yeah, Beyonce.
Oh, I was just I got a picture of right here.
Yeah.
Damn. What about her?
No, that's what.
You asked me.
That's what the album name is. Okay. Cowboy Carter.
Oh, okay.
They just dropped.
Got a story here. Beyonce took to Instagram Wednesday to drop the track list her highly anticipated country album, Cowboy Carter. Okay. I didn't know the name of it.
Yeah.
The megastar shared the album and said that it will feature country music legends Dolly Parton, Linda Martell, and Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
The new project is set to be released March 29th with the feature Texas Hold'em and 16 carriages. That's today.
Yeah. Drop today. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
As well as Blackbird, Jolie, River Dancing, Levi Jeans, The Martell Show, and more. Last week, Grammy winner discussed not feeling welcome into the country music. Beyonce said because of her experience, she dove deeper into the history of the genre and she studied the criticism.
She got your boy Miley on there too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh
the
shit.
Post Malone.
Oh shit. I'm for the album. You got Miley on
it. Yeah. And Post Malone on Levi Jeans.
Mm-hmm. The criticism I faced when I first entered this genre forced me to propel past limitations that were put on me, she wrote. Act 2 is the result of the challenging myself and taking my time to blend the music genres together to create this body of work. And she's saying it's going to be a masterpiece. Yeah. Okay. Cowboy Carter. Cowboy Carter. That's the name. So she's trans now.
So the one
I got. She's trans now.
So the one I got, they basically, because the album came out today, and so it's basically a review, you know what I'm saying what's on it, and I guess it's a double album, and so they said yes, although country themed, it's more a expose in what pop music is in modern day. And like I say, remember me saying, hey, she's finna do this album and shut that Morpheus shit down. Like this is finna be contender for like album of the year, Grammy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she's never fucking got it.
The Beehive is strong too.
Because she's never got it. I said, dog, Willie Nelson and Dolly is some great ass cosigns.
Oh yeah.
And Miley too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't deny these tracks now. Because they got country singing.
And then also, I guess there's samples on it. She sampled Nancy Sinatra. She did a Beatles cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got black female country singers, and they did some country Destiny's Child shit on the Blackbird track. So, you feel me? Like, she came to shut Morpheus shit down.
coming forward.
Speaking of shutting Morpheus shit down, I'm gonna need you to watch X-Men 97.
X-Men 97.
97. Because if you watch the original X-Men, the cartoon on Fox, this is that same exact shit.
X-Men 97.
It just came out on Disney. On Disney.
On Disney Channel.
Yeah, man. Right. Same intro. They added Magneto, Morph, and Bishop to the animation. Yeah, that.
Hey man, that music was
dog. But do you know? Like, no, I feel like so it's the same shit, right? Because the old cartoon went like storyline, animation, everything.
So the animation looked the same.
Yes, and it's the same voices too.
I like that.
And it's the same voices except Wolverine's. It sounds a little more abused. Hey, what are you talking about, bub?
Oh, okay.
Like,
all right.
Like, I mean, it goes.
So is it AI?
No.
But or is it the old people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, dog, but nigga, this nigga, okay, like Cyclops was cold, right?
Yeah.
But within the first 2 episodes, this nigga was flying the Blackbird, nigga. And the damn window breaks and then hold on, everybody. And you see the hand, nigga. You see a big ass hand, and then you see some glowing ass eyes, and it's the Sentinel.
Okay.
And he just reached in and grabbed this nigga. This nigga said, "What? Universe!" Dog decapitated this nigga, cut this shit off while he was still holding the nigga. He said, "Wow." Got out that bitch. The Blackbird blew up, nigga. They destroyed the fucking Blackbird, nigga.
So where was everybody at on the Blackbird?
Oh, dog, they was in that bitch.
Okay.
And then as soon as he ended that shit, because as he's doing it, he cut the Blackbird too, nigga. Okay. And so everybody's like, they pulled the shits and came out and they falling. Rogue is like, Storm. She was like, gotcha. They start scooping niggas up. That nigga said, yo, everybody cool? He was like, yeah. He was like, all right, I'll see you on the ground. Shit cool. On the ground. Nigga, like, fall. Yes, he's falling and beaming himself to slow down. And then superhero. To me, my ex.
Oh shit! Okay.
Dog, I said.
Okay.
That shit gave me chills when he cut the fucking head. I said, "Yep, they're getting ready to go home."
When you was a kid,
you
was either Cyclops or Wolverine. You was never nobody else. Nobody was Beast.
Because that's all that matters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all that
because that's the 2 type of niggas that get bitches.
Exactly.
And we understood that.
Look, nobody was Beast, even though Remy was a real cool ass character. Nobody really cared to be Gambit. You know what I mean? So,
except orphans, because he was an orphan.
Probably so. You know what I get at too. You know what I mean?
But anybody with structure.
And like that was a weird power to everybody to blow up cars, But when I dove into Gambit, it ain't that he blows up cars.
No, he puts kinetic energy.
Yes, but they use the cars because anything else would be too much. You know what I mean? So that's why he this is a show. Oh, this is a show I used to watch. I watched that actually explains superhero power. You know what I mean? And if you really could have it, and what would happen?
That was another thing that they did because they went. So these niggas found out that Master Mold was still alive.
Okay.
And they said, let's shut this shit down once and for all. That nigga Wolverine took off. Naruto run and said, while he running, Gambit got on that nigga back and said, hey,
take these in your claws.
Okay.
And he said, all right.
Okay, made
And
him
then,
purple.
dog, yeah, he
Okay.
made them bitches glow.
Okay.
And then Gene, he was like, now, Gene. She fucking threw that nigga up. He said, sweet. And it was just a line. And then that nigga head came off. Like I said, oh my Lord. These are the coldest niggas ever, man.
But see,
No, the X-Men 97 is the coldest niggas ever.
Okay,
Man.
all right.
This 3 episodes right
X-Men
now.
was a shit for a reason, though.
Dog, and it's still and it's for us though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's great too.
Yeah,
it ain't for the young.
It's no, like this is our shit.
Remember this?
Yeah,
this because
like this is why we fucking fuck with this shit.
Yes, because young niggas wouldn't like the animation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. This is what I want to see it like.
Yeah,
anytime I saw like the new Spider-Man when they got it like in 3D looking shit.
Yeah.
This ain't really
like it's cool.
I guess, you know what I mean, shit, but the animation is serious.
So I feel like once we got into like CGI animation, the coldest one to me was Hulk, and that was before really they decided like the Ed Norton Hulk.
Oh, Ed Norton.
The second one, not the Ang Lee one.
Okay, all right, okay.
The Incredible Hulk.
Okay, all right.
I said how that nigga looked.
When he was,
and he did the motherfucking clap nigga in the waves, and you was like, oh, okay.
That movie didn't get a lot of love.
It was
though.
cold.
I liked it.
So then after that was Iron Man, because it was like all the little interchangeable parts, like that was cool. But then pretty much after that, I was like, it's just gonna be about. I said because once Doctor Strange drops, which is still my favorite, like you know what I'm saying, because they utilized the space of everything, because that was that nigga's power. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Was like, hey, my power's Inception, so and like make niggas fall this way and come out this way and go to fucking Tibet.
If my boy T'Challa didn't die, I would say my favorite series was Black Panther, because it's hard as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give. You said what's your favorite?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
the first and the second one.
I'm gonna give mine to Captain America. So if it wasn't if my man didn't die, it would be Black Panther. But I never saw Black Panther 2. I didn't like. They could have recasted him, and I would have felt the same towards it. You know,
that's hard to do.
No, it's not, man. Sure.
You're gonna like. There's just some people I feel like you can't recast.
He wasn't one of them. I don't think he was one of them.
No.
Nuh-uh.
But you can recast
the first one.
But you the same nigga that said don't recast Jonathan Majors.
Hold on, no. I said when I say that.
Because you was like that's the greatest nigga that if he does nothing else.
I said that off of talent, nigga.
Yeah. Okay, right.
Hold on.
Because no, and so you say that because like you say Black Panther Chadwick Boseman, and I'm like, no. I remember that nigga when he was on Law and Order and this shit. And you know what I'm saying? And the fucking jazz movie. And it's like, and dog, Denzel was really pulling for this nigga, and I seen it. And I felt it.
He didn't do such a great job at Black Panther that they couldn't replace it. Now,
name one.
Huh?
Who would have replaced Chadwick Boseman and been a believable Black Panther?
It would have been a new nigga.
Who?
It would have been a new nigga. Could have been Jonathan fucking Majors.
No.
It could have been.
It could have been Jonathan Majors.
It could have been. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm just saying, all I needed was another nigga in that motherfucker. For real shit. He didn't like they recast Hulk a couple times.
Like who the fuck's gonna be Iron Man?
Like you really can't. You can't recast. You can now. He did his job.
Right.
Okay, you can recast.
So unless you're going back and like doing like the prequel up to that, you know what I'm saying? In which even
that person would be doing whatever the fuck Robert Downey would want him to do.
It's like when they
You know what I'm saying?
It's like they said they could never recast Batman. Like Batman could be recast.
No. Okay, yes. Let's take that debate,
Okay.
right? Because that's exactly what I'm saying. Who's the best Batman?
Ben Affleck.
To who?
Well, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna say Christian Bale definitely played the best one, but Ben Affleck was my favorite. I'm gonna say that. But Ben Affleck didn't get a chance to do all the shit that Chris. He didn't get his own movie. You know what I mean? He was on Justice League.
Right.
Okay, so it was a different
because that's all the Batman he could be.
No, that nigga could be Batman.
No, nigga.
That
I would say for modern times, Christian Bale is the best Batman. The answer is obviously Michael Keaton. But Michael Keaton was the best Bruce Wayne.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the best.
Okay.
But because he was the best Bruce Wayne, that made his Batman better than most.
His Batman was goofy though.
It was supposed to be. It was Tim Burton.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Goofy Batman ain't what made Batman.
The goofiest Batman was fucking George Clooney.
I think Michael Keaton was just a little bit. They was close in goofiness.
No,
you know what I mean? Sure,
that Batman and Robin was horrible.
I fucked with Batman and Robin, nigga.
I fucked with
Mr. Freeze, nigga.
No, I fucked with the one with Two-Face, nigga. And the Riddler, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
That was that the third one.
I fuck with that one too.
Was that Val Kilmer Batman? He fucking sucked.
Yeah, I didn't like Val Kilmer. I didn't like Val Kilmer Batman.
Was that Kissed by a Rose Batman?
What?
With the Riddler?
Nope, that was
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was the George Clooney.
Like I need to see. I don't think the dude from Twilight did a bad job either, though.
I still haven't been able to sit through that movie.
Okay, I mean it's decent. You know what I mean? It's slow. There's more drama in it than.
But herein, this is what I'm saying, fam. They've replaced Batman so many times because they can. You know what I'm saying? They didn't replace Black Panther. They tried to replace. Hold on. They tried to replace Blade, and that shit hasn't went through yet. The only other nigga to play Blade was Sticky Fingers, and they canceled that on the WWE.
Hey, I don't care what nobody say. If
Blade can't be replaced.
I play. Blade. I mean, yes, he can. They don't want a nigga.
Wesley and that likeness is always going to be Blade.
Oh, let me think of a nigga. Nigga, Jonathan Majors could have been motherfucking
Jonathan
Blade.
Majors couldn't even have been Simon.
That nigga, oh man, that
from
nigga,
Demolition.
That nigga definitely could. Man, that nigga could have been Blade, nigga.
If Jonathan Majors can pull off Nino Brown, I will consider a Tu Wong Fu Jonathan Majors.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. This nigga was in that black cowboy movie.
The Harder They Fall?
Yeah.
No.
That nigga was somebody in there.
No, yeah.
Okay.
But he didn't outact Dion Cole. That's what I'm saying. He was cold. He was the second coldest. Okay. And Idris was the third coldest. But at that point, Idris don't got to do nothing either. But be Idris.
He a mid actor.
I love how he can seamlessly go from Tyler Perry movies to like big Hollywood shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like believable.
It's really just he just a smooth Englishman.
He could be a foreign black dude. He could be an American black dude. He could be an African, which is a lot of range. Believe it or not. You feel me? But even he couldn't have been Black Panther.
No, he couldn't have been Black Panther. He can't be no. He could be the movie Black Lightning though.
Yeah.
He could definitely be the movie
With Khadijah's
version.
boyfriend. Was that the original one on CW?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good ass fucking
with
show.
Scooter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good ass fucking show though.
I was like, look at Scooter.
I feel like it's a little cheesy looking,
Yeah.
but it was fire though.
The Flash started good, and then like I was like, man.
I fuck with the Flash too.
But the CW Flash, I'm saying.
Yeah, I fuck with the Flash.
I'm
gonna say, well, you talking about when he
like
got his daughter on there?
Yeah, like
I slowed down
Yeah.
watching it then. Yeah, I slowed down watching.
But up until that, I was fucking with it.
I
couldn't fuck with Smallville either because that was evil.
I couldn't watch Smallville.
That was for people who liked 90210 but comics too.
How you like Supergirl though?
From what I remember, it was decent.
It was
I didn't get into it like that outside of like whenever they would cross over and do like Green Arrow and her and shit. Like
the Martian Manhunter is what got me.
Yeah. Cause that was my nigga from Black Dynamite too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
That nigga played a good ass part.
He was a good Martian man.
Yeah. But Green Arrow was cool too. I stayed up with that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Flash. Which one the best one? I think Flash like the best one on the
It
CW.
might have been.
Yeah, okay. And then the League of the Legion.
The Legion. On FX.
When they time travelers and they got the canary on it.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't think I watched that.
That's decent. No, you definitely check that out. Check that out. That's because there was some good them crossovers is cool.
And I need you to watch Shogun.
And that was just sent to me earlier.
I said Ninja 3.
I didn't see what you sent me. I just saw
man, that shit. Because I've seen that movie and I was like, oh shit, that is basically what happened. No, man.
That look like when Robert Downey Jr. was in that movie Tropic Thunder.
Because I think Ninja 2 was Revenge of the Ninja.
Okay.
And like that shit went in, man.
Okay.
That was like before I knew about Jackie Chan shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like climbing up the side of buildings and assassinating people in movies. Yeah.
Fucking it was one more CW superhero. But the best superhero series is The Punisher, bro.
On Netflix.
Yeah, like I ain't seen season 2, but season 1 went crazy.
Oh yeah, I remember season 1 going.
Season one went crazy. And another sleeper is Spartacus on Stars.
Yeah, I don't have that.
No, okay, yeah, check out Spartacus. And that's a series. Nigga, shit from start to finish.
Now, are you one of those people who don't like to read subtitles and shit?
It depends on how much subtitles it is.
So
it can't be a whole fucking.
No.
Okay.
So in Shogun, there is like English and shit, like because they're dealing with white people basically. But like the Japanese parts are Japanese, and they'll have subtitles type shit for that shit. But the whole thing isn't. What I'm saying is, I don't think I would like it as much if I watched the dubbed version.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? But if you want to, go ahead. I don't think it takes away from it. But I think actually them doing it like it's supposed to be done helps put you in. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Did you like Luke Cage?
Yeah. And Iron Fist.
Okay. I didn't watch
Iron Fist was kind of slow starting to me.
Okay. I didn't watch Iron Fist. I watched some of Luke Cage. I definitely watched Jessica Jones though. That shit was rough. That shit was wrong. I saw some of Luke Cage. I didn't like how they made him so soft though in there though. Like he protected shit. I wanted to beat Nash. You know what I'm saying? He'll knock a nigga out just about pop on their head. You know what I'm saying? Bow. That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
I get it. You know what I mean? But I need a little bit more violence in my nigga superheroes. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Bishop is like a nigga in X-Men. Like he's the dude from fucking Brooklyn.
Bishop.
Yeah. The black dude with
I
the
didn't
M.
know about,
Yeah.
I mean, what
And
movie
so,
is he on?
no, in X-Men 97.
Oh, okay.
He was
the
like, look,
cartoon.
Cyclops, I don't know what you mean, but I know these fools finna get fucking peeled the fuck back.
Dang,
Word
man.
is bond.
I want to be a superhero one day, man. Shit, I'm gonna miss my chance. Bishop was the last one, if not
Forge.
oh yeah. I mean, shit.
That's an old nigga, and he can build anything.
What's my man's name? Craven.
Yeah, Craven the Hunter.
Yeah, Craven kind of black. You know what I mean? From he's sort of black.
He said he's sort of black. Speaking of sort of black, your boy Han from Fast and Furious.
What about him?
He's half black.
I'm playing.
I'm dead ass. Got a black dad and a Korean mom, I believe.
That nigga look all Korean.
He got some melanin. He look, if he's anything like he is in Fast and Furious, sitting there chewing gum and shit, like
I saw a movie with him. I think
sniping people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was in Fast.
Yeah.
I saw a movie he was in. He was a cop, and
his sister definitely looks half black, half Asian.
Mm-hmm. What's never mind. I can't think of it. But
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. What you got coming up here?
Tomorrow in Lincoln Eel, starting the 5 Nights of Homeless Saturday Nights Live. We finna go out with the barbecue actually, and yeah. So we doing a tour featuring. I believe Candy Jams is in the crib. Show is at 8. Let me refer. 10.
Okay.
10 to 2 a.m.
Okay.
And of course, we're headlining as Almost Homeless. We're going to be doing such cuts as the barbecue, Caesar salad, My Persona, Listen to Your Heart, and much, much more. You know, it's going to be a good time. I'm bringing, I hope they got some fancy tequila for me. They know I'm a diva. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Holla at me, DM me for info. The flyer's out on all social media. So just look up Almost Homeless Saturday Nights Live. You feel me? That's what I'm focused on. And also out here not loving these hoes. Getting my body right at Presidential Fitness. Getting my booty tight. And then the Star is Born with the uniform.
Amen.
You feel?
Tomorrow I got a paint party. It actually ends at 8, so 8:30, and so I can make it to Lincoln.
Word up.
You remember my aunt Lottie? She commented on here a couple times. She is in the hospital as of yesterday.
Oh.
She is unresponsive, and she so far what we know is that she didn't know she had diabetes, so she, not taking care of that is dangerous. You know what I mean? So she didn't know she had it. So I'm not sure what the update is today. Yesterday it wasn't. She was real weak, not unreversible, but she's really weak. So keep her on your mind if y'all wouldn't mind.
Word up.
And check us out on Monday for another episode of Morn'n Ninjas, and at 10, and another episode of a Real Ninja Podcast at 8:30. And of course, the reactions, and Wednesday night is Girl Talk with Priz, of course, with the trash and the
Ah.
And got anything else you want to talk about? Say something?
I think that'll do her. I've been Trash Bandicoot, and this has been Prez of Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. And we are Morn'n Ninjas. Make sure you tune in on Monday where you'll get the weekend update. And now, the barbecue.
Oh. Everybody ready? Yeah. Hit it.
Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas.